Alright, shalawam. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham gov't, double honors to apostles and elders of GMS, um, GMS precepts, Nazar Khud here. And pretty much I got this video here. I got two videos here. I can't play it. I'll just put the videos in the description. You can see the title here. This is the page. I got this video and I got this video here. This dude with this this is the NYC starts giving migrants credit cards. This is from a day ago, and this dude, he's investigating the migrant crisis, right? Because a lot of people now, let me go back. I did a video not too long ago about the record number of record number of Americans not happy with life, right? That was an article I found. This could be a part two to it, because this migrant situation isn't just another reason why people are very, very upset. Not only in NYC, these two are based out of NYC, but these migrants are on majority. Well, yeah, the migrant crisis is not only in NYC, but it's in pretty much all the Democratic states, Chicago, California, Massachusetts. Right, all these Democratic states, they've got a migrant crisis because these politicians are allowing these migrants, and they're as far as New York, they're giving them money. New York, as well as these other Democratic states, they're pretty much hooking them up, and you have the locals, right? They gotta front the bill for this, so they're gonna be very, obviously they're gonna be very, very upset, man. Especially when these migrants, when they come here, majority of them are committing acts of violence. They're robbing people, beating up cops. I mean, this is, I mean, it's becoming a joke. It's becoming a joke, a big joke, right? So I got a few articles here I want to get into. Like I said, I can't play these videos. Matter of fact, let me scroll down to the comments here. It's really sad to see our homeless population get less aid than people that come here illegally. Yeah, because they interviewed one dude. He was homeless. What a homeless dude at? He was homeless from here, and he's getting less aid than people than oh, this Asian lady went off. But they interview he interviewed one homeless dude, and he's from here, but he's getting he's not getting he's not getting any money, right? And he's struggling. Meanwhile, you got people that come from outside of the country, they get hooked up. So that's what this guy here was talking about. The mailman was real as fuck. He actually sees the streets and what's going on every day. Listen to him, yeah. The mail dude was speaking about how this dude right here, he's speaking about how how bad it's getting. He was speaking about his wife, how she got attacked by migrants, and cops ain't doing anything because they're told not to. Right? I think recently now they're just starting to they're just starting to make arrests because it's getting so bad. Right? Yeah, the female Asian resident makes it clear what's happening. The Asian woman voiced my frustrations and concerns perfectly. I live in Brooklyn, close to Floyd Bennett. I no longer feel safe walking around by myself. See? Ooh. And it's not even getting bad, but what's that scripture? That reminds me of that scripture in Isaiah 19:17, when it says Egypt shall be like unto women. Right? It might be chapter 18 or chapter 9. I believe it's chapter 19, but it says what? Egypt shall be like unto women. And it's not even getting real bad yet. It says Egypt shall be like unto women because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts. So once it get real bad, the average I don't care how tough and big bad you are, right? You're gonna be like you're gonna fear, right? The Most High is gonna really give a reason for you people, not only you other nations, Esau and all that, you other nations, as well as you so-called Negroes that teams of Native American. He's gonna give you people a real reason to fear the Most High, man, and fear in general, because the Most High is gonna really fuck this place up. All right, let me see these, and this is the next video. He's going into the credit cards and how these migrants are getting all this money, right? The politicians. Let's read the comments. Like I said, this is basically a part 2 or a continuation of this video. See, less than half Americans happy, and the reason why, in that video I stated, the reason why the majority of people are not happy is because money, right? And this is another reason, right? These families are getting, and mind you, the $53 million, that's coming out of taxpayers' pockets, man. It's amazing how cities have unlimited spending power to help migrants, but they somehow never had it available to help homeless and legal citizens. That's right. Wow, free hotel stays and $75K in food spending for each family. That's $1,500 a week. You see? Working Americans are faced with paying coerced charity via taxation, one of the most unethical things our government has done. See, so this brings me to my point. I'm sort of speeding because I have more articles. You know what? Let me slow down. I'm getting excited. Let me go through the other articles and then I'll bring out my scripture that I have. Right. So this is from, what is this? DWDradio.now. Like I said, I'll leave all of these in the description. Poll: Americans unhappy with Biden administration's handling of immigrants influx. You see? It says, according to new data from Pew Research, which surveyed over 5,000 people, found that 18% of them said, only 18% of the 5,000 people surveyed, only 18% of them said the U.S. is doing a very good or somewhat good job of dealing with the influx. Right? The data also found 57% of respondents said the current situation at the border was leading to an influx of crime. You see? So a lot of people are not happy with this, with Sleepy. Mr. Sleepy Joey. This is another article here. Studyfinds.org. It says, is everyone angry? Toxic outrage culture consuming society like never before. Everybody's angry, man. You know, I was talking to a brother not too long ago. He was telling me, man, when he was just walking down the street and he heard, if you hear people conversation, they're all upset. If you go to, I don't go out too much, but if you go to the supermarket or whatever, you hear people conversation, they're all mad, man. You see? They're all upset, man. But this is supposed to be the America, everybody's happy. You can do what you want to do, but everybody is struggling, man. And that's going to lead to a lot of people being very unhappy with how society's run. Right? Americans, this is another article, Americans united in saying government doing bad job at border. Differ on solutions. Right? But they can all agree that the government is what? Doing a bad job. Right? Another article, NBC News. Progressives are uneasy with Democrats tilting right on immigration after NY race. If our pitches were Republican, right? So you got, I ain't gonna read all this, but you got people upset with who? The Democrats, right? CNN, gigantic. Oh, this is something else. This is a new snake species, right? The scriptures say, I created new creatures, right? What's that? Psalms. The article I wanted to read. What's this here? Right. This is from pbs.org. Americans are increasingly worried about immigration. Right. So I think, and I got one more. NYC migrant, and we all know this. NYC migrant families can make up to $15,000 per year under a controversial $53 million prepaid credit card program. Right. So let me go to the scripture that I had. This is 2nd Ezra 15. Now you can see this actually coming to fruition. And the thing is this, right? We believed this before we saw all this, before we saw the people being upset, right? And mind you, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get a lot worse. Before toxic outrage culture, people just get mad at any and everything, right? We believed. See, and that's the thing about faith, right? We believed in the sedition among men. We had foresight. That's one thing the elect have. The prophets have. They have foresight. They're able to foresee things. Why? Because we read the scriptures and we believe what they say regarding prophecy, right? And it said, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." I forgot. I don't know which video it was, but you had one guy. He was cursing out. He was cursing out motherfuckers so much he had to get held back. I think staff had to push him away and shit, but I forgot which video it is. Like I said, I don't want to play it. But you got a lot of people upset. And you got a lot of people upset with Sleepy Joe. You got a lot of people upset with Hochul. I think Karen Hochul or whatever her name is. The governor of New York. And all these leaders of these democratic states which are just hoarding all these migrants. You got a lot of people upset, man. What do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to regard their kings nor princes? It says, "In invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." You got a lot of people upset. And they're not going to give a fuck what title you have. Whether you're a governor or politician, they're gonna not only distrust you, they might put hands on you. Right? According to scripture, it says they shall not regard their kings nor princes. It's also kings and princes that also represents the police. Right? 'Cause that police got his ass stomped down by the migrants in NYC. Right? But then they got this policy, the catch and release policy, where they arrest them, but they don't hold them and they don't charge them with anything. They just release them. You see? But they know, the migrants know that, when they commit crimes, they can't do that in certain red states like Florida. They know they'll get arrested. You see? So that's pretty much it, Lord willing. I'll leave these articles in the description, Lord willing. You brothers and sisters were edified. Till next show, shalawam.